Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is here. The man, the myth, the legend, the enigma, anonymous team. Let's talk about A Nurse Toto. You know, if I'm not wrong, I think I'm the biggest critic and fan of A Nurse Toto. Sitashinda niki water down on things that I've said before. If you want to know the things I've said about A Nurse Toto before, backtrack my videos, watch that fucking shit. Other than that, all I have to say is that I am a happy man and I am proud of Butita. Butita has made me a believer. Butita has made me a motherfucking believer. Manze, that show ended on a very high note. When the season was starting, as most of you know, if you're a subscriber of mine, then you know I did call out, was it episode 2 of season 2? Yeah, I think that was the one. I think it was episode 2 of season 2. That's the one I called out. It was a bit lackluster, but to be honest, the subsequent episodes were just perfection, you know. And that's a lot coming from a guy like me, you know, a guy who understands film in and out, a guy who understands writing in and out. When I say Butita has made me a believer, Butita has made me a believer. Now, in my opinion, I am already starting to hear, you know, a few people, a few fans saying, give us season 3. Nah, me, if you ask me, I think hiyo kitu waachie hapo. You know, like I had said in my previous video on A Nurse Toto, I had said, if Butita wants A Nurse Toto to go down as one of the best shows in history in the Kenyan film industry, he should not do a season 3 of A Nurse Toto. He should, you know, end it here at season 2. Remember Tahidi High. Remember Mother-in-Law. These shows are still like top 5 of the biggest shows to ever grace our TV screens in the Kenyan industry, right? And the reason why they are that is because they connected with the people in a way that, you know, I wouldn't go as far as saying in a way that other shows hadn't before, because we had Vitimbi, Vioja, Mahakamani and all. Those were the shows that were uniting Kenyans. But bro, Tahidi High and Mother-in-Law, hey, those shows came with a different spin altogether. Yes, shows like Inspector Mwala were doing good. Shows like, let us not forget Papa Shirandula. But even so, Papa Shirandula is not as goated as Mother-in-Law and Tahidi High are. So for me, I feel A Nurse Toto has the, what do you call it? A Nurse Toto has the, you know, capabilities of, you know, getting to those levels. And, you know, if Butita wants it to be so, achie tu hapo season 2. Manze, I feel he has nothing else to prove. So if you ask me, I think, na nimesema if you ask me a lot. Cliche. Yeah, so I think Butita never gave us season 2 of My Ex. My Ex wasn't the best, but it had potential. Like I've also said before, we had Dinga Wife, which will come to us immediately after the hype of A Nurse Toto. So Dinga Wife also has potential. It's just that it was overshadowed by Hio success, A Nurse Toto at the time. So for why I would say, go back to the drawing board. Again, get writers. Why? Contact Anonymous team, bro. Anonymous team atakuandikia season 2 ya Dinga ya Wife, hata wewe ufurahie, bro. Usiogope. But if you feel like Anonymous team is not worth your time, contact other writers to help you out, manze. There's no shame in it. I think one thing with creatives is that there's this pride, especially with artists, that you don't want other artists to help you, bana. Hata Drake, bana, akona ghost writers, and even with his ghost writers, he couldn't beat Kendrick Lamar. So yeah, A Nurse Toto manze is dope, and bro, in the last decade or so, hiyo show hata imebit hizi shows tunaona on Showmax and Netflix. A Nurse Toto is better than Suna Johnny by far. A Nurse Toto is better than name any other show, bro. Name any other show, bro. A Nurse Toto is dope, and yo, Butita just ended at season 2. Bana, history will remember. History will motherfucking remember.